Now to drama on the national stage, trickling down locally. President Trump distanced himself from this chant at a North Carolina rally last night, blaming his supporters. But he's still facing intense criticism for what many call racist attacks on 4 Democratic congresswomen. Earlier in the week, the president tweeted for the women to go back to where they came from. All were born in the U.S., except Representative Ilhan Omar, who's from Somalia. All are U.S. citizens. The congresswoman later stated it's telling that the insults were directed toward women of color. And now, Portsmouth Councilman Bill Moody is wading into the national debate. He fired off a tweet upsetting members of the African-American community here locally, and the local NAACP chapter weighed in on the comments today. 10 on your side's Brett Hall joins us with what Moody said and how activists are reacting. Brett.
Well, Councilman Bill Moody has been on the Portsmouth City Council for more than 20 years. However, this evening he is not shy about his support for President Trump, never really has been. But members of the NAACP local chapter say associating with any racist language is deplorable.
It's sick, and it should not be allowed here in our city.
James Boyd, speaking for the Portsmouth NAACP chapter, says that's the only way to describe tweets made by Councilman Bill Moody in the last day.
It is a derogatory and an offensive statement.
Specifically, he is offended at Moody's tweet saying, in part, that I'm really tired of hearing the term people of color. He tweeted it as part of a series of tweets asserting that the president was not being racist when he effectively told 4 minority congresswomen to go back to where they came from if they don't like things here. The congresswomen call themselves the Squad and use the term people of color to describe themselves. Moody tells 10 on your side he's referencing Dr. Martin Luther King's famous I Have a Dream speech to make the point that he isn't viewing them as people of color, rather people speaking ill against the country.
This is the same individual that makes decisions on whether or not we're going to fund our majority black school system.
Boyd says the ideology alone is just wrong.
There's no businesses that wants to come to a racially prone city.
Boyd called Moody a hypocrite, as just in April, he moved to no longer broadcast public comment sessions at city council meetings to protect the city's reputation.
Many times things that aren't factual and things that paint our city in a bad manner.
The local chapter is calling for all local elected leaders to denounce Moody's language. Moody would not go on camera to discuss today's tweeting and the response to it, although we are getting other questions from, or we are looking to take some of the questions from the NAACP to the mayor and vice mayor. We reached out to both of them, have yet to hear back. Now, this isn't the first time that Moody has gotten into trouble because of some of his tweets. To hear more on that, log on to WAVY.com. Live in the newsroom tonight, Brett Hall, 10 on your side.